Huge debate over Uber Lyft employment in Sacramento yesterday and today. Who's gonna win? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to RSH, aka the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. I'm a Lyft driver and, well, I don't have my Uber decals. I don't know, I think somebody stole them. I just put in an order for a new one. Someone was like, oh, you can print them out on your own. I actually don't have a printer at my house and I don't really care. I'm a part-time driver, so I don't need to drive. I think they'll get here by tomorrow, so I'll just wait for that. But anyways, guys, there is a huge strike and rally yesterday. It was pretty funny at Sacramento. I didn't really watch the videos too much. I know a couple YouTubers were like there, or a lot of drivers and passengers and media agencies were there too in Sacramento. If you don't know what's going on, quick debrief, right? In the United States right now, I would guesstimate, yes, guesstimate, because I'm being a little bit more vague, estimate that there's around 3 million, let's just say at least 1 million drivers in the United States, right? Active drivers. There's probably several million who have actually signed up, but active Uber and Lyft drivers, that's a lot, guys. What's the population in the United States? 400 million or something like that? But yeah, and most of them are relying on Uber and Lyft for full-time income. There's 372 million people in the United States. So let's just say almost 1% of people in the United States drive for either Uber or Lyft. Pretty nuts. 1 out of 100 people, you can poll them and one of them will say, yeah, I've driven for Uber and Lyft every once in a while. It's super common. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to tell my friends that I drive for Uber and Lyft. Look, guys, they probably drive too. They just aren't telling you either. But now that there's so many people, it was actually estimated that by 2020, 30% of people in the United States are 100% dependent on freelance income. Means they're not on a W-2, they're on a 1099, which is absolutely insane. So our whole economic system is just turned upside down right now. It's crazy, and the government is like, we don't know what to do because people are going to the doctor less because they don't have access to, you know, reliable healthcare. There's no set wage. People are like losing money, and no one can actually unionize. There's all these protests going on, but it's not even technically, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Nothing's getting done because, like I said, there's millions of drivers in the United States, and when people go on a protest or strike, they log off the app for like 2 hours. Uber and Lyft don't even sweat. But there's just so much going on. And so what the California Assembly decided to do, which is basically an organization, well, a governmental, from my understanding, could be wrong, but California Assembly is let me just look it up on my phone. I'm pretty sure it's a governmental organization for the people. Like, they represent the people. And so, yeah, California State Assembly. 80 members representing 465,000 people. Yeah. What is it? It's a small legislature, has the largest population to, what is it? A bicameral legislature consisting of a lower house. Yeah. Basically, for me, what my understanding is that it represents the people in California. And what they have decided is that they wanted to reclassify gig workers as employees. Basically people who rely on freelance work full-time to be considered employees. So what they did is they wrote a bill. They modified a bill that was taken to the Supreme Court a year ago, and Uber and Lyft fall into that category. they're the biggest companies that fall into that category, along with DoorDash, all these food delivery platforms. People are saying, oh, let's just create a new platform. Guys, you will too have to abide by these laws if it passes, to make all of your drivers employees. It sounds like they will have to have set schedules, you know, like blocks, like Grubhub does. You know, you sign up for a 4-hour period, you have to drive here and there, or 8-hour period, whatever. You have a set wage, which means, you know, there's no tipping. Well, maybe there's a cash tips or something, but you know, you have a set wage. You have a benefits or access to benefits, and then you have a right to unionize, organize as well. So they'll be creating unions too now, if this passes. This is what the California Assembly wants. Now the Senate needs to approve it or disapprove it. They are voting on it today, July 10th in Sacramento. They're probably doing it right now. It's noon. I don't know when I'll get this video up. I'll try to get it up ASAP, but that's what's going on. And so, I wanted to hear what you guys think. Do you want to be employees or contract workers still? It's such a tough thing to say, because I want to stay an independent contractor, but at the same time, if we're an employee with set wage, you know, only can work for one platform, but at the same time you're receiving healthcare benefits and stuff, and you're in a union to make sure, I mean, that's honestly not a bad trade-off the more I think about it. I signed the petition. I support Uber. Whatever Uber wants, I support them. I trust Uber wholeheartedly. A lot of people comment on my video, how can you trust Uber? They're just a corporation that doesn't care for its drivers. Sure, you can think that way, but if you're talking like that and still driving for Uber, it's a little weird, right? Like, if you're, so I have found that there's a lot of drivers with very negative mentalities. They always talk bad about Uber. Oh my gosh, they're the worst company in the world. Yet, they're still driving for them every single day. It's like, why work for a company? Why put yourself in such a negative position where you're talking bad about the person who's paying you? If you don't like them, I don't understand that at all. Do you guys understand that? If you think that way, if you think Uber, actually, let's do this. If you think Uber is horrible or Lyft is horrible, you hate their guts, whatever, and you still drive for them every day or every week, comment down below and tell me why. Why are you still driving for them? Why don't you go move on and work a more traditional job for a company that you actually enjoy? It's like, it's pretty easy to find a job. I mean, just write up a resume, get some work experience. There's entry-level jobs you can get, work your way up. Or if you don't want to work for a job, start your own business, start your own company. Why work for a company that you hate? I don't know. Maybe let me know your thoughts. Or if you do like Uber and Lyft, but you know people who don't and still drive, let me know too why they drive. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. I was looking up this uberpeople.net. There is actually no media stories covering the rally or protests, so I don't know. It was pretty interesting. He typed it in on Google and nothing came up, so that guy looks familiar. I think he makes videos too. It looks like Uber and Lyft got about 50 shills to throw up. Who are they talking to though? Aren't all the lawmakers inside the building? They're going outside to show that they care. They are not even showing up and voting until tomorrow. Well, does Uber and Lyft, I don't know. People call me this too, shill. I don't get that at all. At least they got free tacos. These idiots got video games in a car. Oh, that's probably Dark Road Run. His car is set up so cool. Any real driver will not support Uber and Lyft for sure. Yeah, like this guy. If you're a real driver, why he's like, any real driver will not support Uber and Lyft. Why are you a driver then? If you realize that by driving you're supporting them because you're doing their, like, I don't get that at all. It's amazing how many ants think they are actually independent contractors, brainwashed. Yeah, I don't know. This is a very negative forum. Rideshare Professor, he's a great guy. I don't want to play the video because, you know, copyright, and I didn't ask him for permission or anything, but go check out his. And then Dark Road Run, I don't think he would mind if I played his video, but I don't, you know, again, copyright. They had a nice story about a fake actress. One guy praising DoorDash. They got caught. I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts. Do you want to be an employee, independent contractor? What do you think is gonna happen? We'll see. I guess we'll find out soon. I don't know how long it takes. Maybe we'll find out today. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Later, guys. Peace.